Hey, what's up everybody? It's Scott from Guerrilla Warfare. I wanted to make a quick video to give you guys an update on two things. Number one, I just finished alphabetizing 400 additional CDs that I purchased to resell on eBay. It was not fun. It reminded me of my days working in a video game store in college. But anyway, I've got the top row listed here so far. I've got to list all the rest when I have time. But I've got some sales already. At the end of the video we can go over those and see what kind of profit we're making per CD. Number two, I wanted to go over key performance indicators for eBay sellers. Now these are the basic ones that all sellers should be using and should be aware of. Key performance indicator, or KPI, is a performance indicator that a business will use to determine if they're trending upward or downward, as well as to benchmark against other companies. But for eBay sellers, even eBay sellers that are really small time, need to know at least these four basic ones, which are profit, break-even point, return on investment, and have the ability to calculate a set return on investment selling price. Alright, the first figure we're going to look at is profit. We're going to start off easy here. Profit equals the selling price minus the selling price times the final value fee percentage plus the PayPal fee percentage minus the PayPal fee flat rate minus shipping and handling and packaging minus the cost of goods sold. Okay, so we can make an example with this one. $10 selling price minus 10 times 0.09 for a store final value fee plus 0.029 for the PayPal percentage minus 30 cents minus $2.77 minus $1. So this sample here is for one of the CDs I would be selling. So the profit equals 10 minus $1.19 minus 0.3 minus 2.77 minus 1. And that simplifies down to 10 minus 5.26, and that equals 4.74. So if I sell a CD for $1, $2.77 shipping, a CD they purchased for $1 rather, and sell it for $10, your profit will equal $4.74. Let's look at the break-even point. So it would be 0 equals 10 minus 10 times 0.09 plus 0.029 minus 0.3 minus 2.77 minus 1. And this would be 0.3 plus 2.77 plus 1 equals 0.881 times the selling price, and divide both sides by 0.881, and you get 4.62 equals SP. So if you sell the item for $4.62, you will break even. You'll make $0 profit. Okay. So for the next figure, we need to know that return on investment is equal to the profit divided by the cost of goods sold. Okay, that being said, we're going to calculate a fixed percentage of 20% return on investment. So you have the same basic starting, but instead of profit, you would start with cost of goods sold times 0.2, and then you have the rest of your equation the same. The 0.2 cost of goods sold, subtracting from both sides. 0 equals SP minus SP FVF plus PayPal minus PayPal flat rate minus shipping minus 0.8 COGS. And that becomes shipping and handling plus PayPal flat rate plus 0.8 COGS equals 0.881 SP. Divide both sides by 0.881, and we fill in an example. We have 277 plus 0.3 plus 0.8 divided by 0.881 equals SP, and this becomes 485 equals SP, which is at 20% ROI. All right, so lastly here, the profit per item compared to the net profit, which is net income. To give you an example, profit per item, if you sold one CD, it's the total amount of revenue you had from the CD, minus the amount you had to pay to ship it, minus the final value fee, minus the cost of goods to sell it, minus the PayPal fee. So it's the money you have left over from selling one CD. The net profit, or the net income of your business, is going to be all of the CDs you sold, all of the profit, minus overhead expenses and minus all other expenses that you have. So if you need to account for packing tape that you purchased, it would come out of your net profit, not out of your profit per item. If you need to account for gasoline, mileage on your car, warehouse rental, paying your employee, that's all going to come out of your net profit. So I'm going to show you on the MyCostPro spreadsheet where to enter these expenses that aren't tied to your per profit expense, because the spreadsheet's automatically going to pull your selling price, your final value fees, your PayPal fees, etc. All that will automatically be populated in your per profit per item. And we just need to fill in these other expenses. So let's check that out.
Alright, so once you get logged into MyCostPro, just go to the expense tracking tab. And from here you can create your own expense categories and subcategories. I'm going to change this rent here. I'm going to change that to other eBay fees. And as an other eBay fee, I'm going to make a item for monthly store fee. So that's your $19.95 with the lowest tier at the yearly rate paid monthly. And I might as well go ahead and create another one here. I'm going to change insurance here. You can make them whatever you want. So I'm going to call this, actually it already exists, consumables. And here I'm going to put packing tape. And some items you can go either way, either as a overhead expense or as a selling expense. So for example, you could put the cost of a bubble mailer directly into each line item that sells. You could put 25 cents or how much ever it costs for each one. Or if you just want to account it as a whole purchase of 100 of them, you could put it in as a operating expense that you purchased 100 of these at $25, and then it's not tied to each individual item. It just comes out as a monthly expense, or however periodically you put it in. So let's put it in as a operating expense here. And I'm going to go back to the expense tracking tab, and here you would put a date. So I'll just put a random date there, and you can see other eBay fees is now a expense category, and the monthly store fee is now a subcategory. So I would just fill that in, and then let's say I purchased some packing tape. That would be consumable. And let's say I spent $5 on it, and the next day I purchased $100 for $25. And once you put these overhead expenses in, they come out automatically on your monthly reports. So you can see here, consumables, $30 for the month of April, $19.95 for the monthly fee in April. And you could go ahead and fill out all of them for the year if you knew all the expenses already. It's up to you. But anyway, let's have some fun now. Let's see what items sold and how much profit and return on investment I made in the last week or so. Head over to mycostpro.com/download with the coupon code YouTube21 to try for free. All right, later.